going on to you, Libra? So, wow, very, very amazing. So, immediately, right? Immediate. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So for you Libras, you have the Death card, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. The Death card, there's definitely a sense of trampling on enemies. The Death card doesn't just represent like difficult transitions. The Death card also represents, in one element, trampling on enemies, running over enemies, stepping on them. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what it is that you Libras have done. Y'all bounced back from the messed up situations in a very big way. And that, you know, you Libras are just, like I said, y'all living y'all lives. Y'all doing what it is that y'all need to do. And y'all are not out here complaining about it. You know, you're not complaining about the difficulty that you've experienced before. Y'all are living your life. Y'all are doing your thing. You're doing what's necessary. And the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups represents the amount of regret that your ex that wants to come back is really feeling right now. Every day that you Libras decide to stay away, it gets worse for them. They understand who they lost because they were playing the game. It's just that they were delusional about it themselves. They thought, you know, they were playing the mental game on themselves, and they ended up backing out of a good relationship. And that's the problem. They played themselves. They backed out of a good relationship. And the Eight of Pentacles represents what they don't really seem to understand is you Libras had a plan. You had and have currently a plan. They just didn't want to stick around to actually see you reach it. Because if they did, if they were seriously ride or die, if these people legitimately had any kind of real honor and integrity about themselves, you would actually like spend a little something on them. I'm not saying that you would be throwing everything that you have, but you would share your resources just like you would share your love to them and with them. But they didn't want to do that. They wanted to play the game. And they really squandered themselves out of a good relationship, trying to act like they were too smart for their own good. They played themselves, sabotaging it. And then the thing about it is that the Tower is now about how, like I said, they're regretting it. They're really regretting it. The Five of Cups, the Tower, they're really regretting it. And it's like, you know, if they have an opportunity if they see you or they have an opportunity to ever get back at you, Libras, to find out where y'all been and they get a chance to talk to you, that's exactly what it is that they're going to do. They're going to talk to you. They're going to try to find out what you Libras have been on. But they don't, that's the other problem too. They don't see you. They don't see you. That's the other problem that they're having with you Libras as well. You Libras have probably switched up the places that you usually hang out in. You Libras are just everywhere now. Y'all, like I said in a couple of my readings back, y'all are gonna be where it is that y'all gonna be. When you change, let me explain something to y'all. And I'm sure you Libras know this. When you change and you go through something traumatic, or you go through, it doesn't even have to be traumatic. You go through something amazing, whether it's good or bad, and you change. Sometimes you change the places where you go to. You change your spots. You know, you just, because you start to see things from more of a bigger perspective, and you understand, hey, you know, you see things from a bigger perspective and understand, hey, you know, there's more to life than staying in this one place, you know? And then when the person tries to get back together with you, they realize that you Libras aren't in the same place anymore. Now it's like, well, where have you Libras gone? The answer is you Libras have changed. So you Libras could potentially go back to one of those places. It's not like you Libras stopped going to those places. It's just that you Libras you're not bounded by those places. You have other places to go now. You gonna be where you gonna be. Literally, you gonna be where you at. You know, you know, a lot of you Libras too, y'all could also be picking up more real deep interest. I have a ton of interest just from things that I've learned over the years. And sometimes people will say that that's grandiose. No, that's not grandiose. It's just that these are things that I legitimately want to try out, enjoy, just live as much of my life as I possibly can. Because one day, right, we all going there. That's my philosophy. We're all going there. So why not live? And that's the point that I'm trying to make with you Libras, right? Because the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands, a lot of you Libras have this brand new mindset. Brand new mindset. The way that a lot of you Libras are now, y'all are feeling like y'all could live like this. Like y'all could live not having to make noise, per se. And if you do make noise, you make noise in a way where you want to make noise, advertising for a product that you're making. You may have a business or something like that. But to say making noise as far as the drama is concerned, that's not, I don't see you Libras moving in the same way. I see you Libras moving silent, quiet. You know, real G's moving silence like lasagna. Real talk. I see a lot of you Libras being like, yo, like getting all, like a lot of you Libras coming to this realization that getting all this attention for drama and like mischief and bacchanal and all of that is stupid. You might as well get attention for like a product that you're advertising for your business, or like you know what I'm saying? And true story. And the thing is that the Ace of Wands now represents, again, not putting up with drama anymore. The Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords, and you're not gonna date bums. Y'all Libras, y'all be on one. Nowadays, I know a lot of Libras outside this YouTube. I know a lot of Libras outside YouTube now. I know Libras now way more than I ever have in my life. Y'all be turned up. Y'all Libras be turned up, fam. Y'all be like, hey. Excuse me. Y'all are not, the mentality that a lot of you Libras have, a lot of y'all Libras are like, yo, you're not dating a bum. You're not out here. Y'all are not going to be dating a bum. Somebody that represents this Eight of Swords. This person that just comes into your life. They talking to you. When you look at them from an objective perspective, meaning a factual perspective, they have no job. They're not bringing in anything. They're staying with their parents. Okay, they staying with their parents, but they're not doing anything. Because millionaires sometimes will stay with their parents. Do the research. But the point is that they're not staying with their parents. They're not doing any of that type of stuff, right? Excuse me. They're staying with their parents, but they're not bringing in any kind of income. They're not doing anything. They're just a bum. Like, they're not helping themselves to life. They don't have any kind of skills. They're just existing, and they're just being taken care of. Again, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, I see a lot of you are just in the situation where you Libras have a brand new mentality. So you Libras are like, hey, you're not going to be dating a bum. Someone that doesn't bring anything to you. They don't have a clear mindset. They don't know how to do anything. They don't, their mind ain't right, okay? Their health ain't on point. They're really just looking towards you to do everything. You Libras are not doing that anymore. You Libras are not doing that. That's the reason, that's one of the reasons, Libra, why it is that I say that a relationship is what? 50-50. Because who wants to be like, yeah, like my significant other ain't doing anything? The only, listen to me, the only type of person, I'll go ahead and say it, the only type of person who wants their significant other to sit down is a person who has that kind of mentality. If you ask me, that mentality is weak. Both parties need to be putting in work. Both parties. One doesn't just get to kick their feet up and go on vacation. Both parties needs to be able to actually put in work. And anybody who's talking about, because truth be told, Libra, even when you get the money to be able to support yourself and somebody else, you know what my suggestion would be? My suggestion would be to you is to still not allow other people to just kick their feet up and go on vacation. You getting on the grind, they need to be getting on the grind too. It's exactly like what Bernie Mac said. Everything in this house works, including you. And if they can't understand that, it's a dub, because it's not about the money. It's about the work ethic. It's about the fact that the person is not becoming unwanted weight to the relationship. And they're just expecting you, Libras, to do all the work, pull. Not only are you walking around with your own weight, which is probably not a problem, but dragging their weight along with you on your back. That's a dub. That's a dub. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. So the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Wands here represents you Libras understand the assignment. You understand that y'all are gonna give your time, attention, and your resources to a person that appreciates it. Yes. Give your time, your resources, not all of it, but share it with someone that appreciates it. Someone who appreciates you. Someone who understands, you Libras have a way about impacting people that gets people to be on the same page with one another. So, let's clarify the Six of Wands. Okay. I'm gonna go see the mischief that my dog made. So you have the Strength, Two of Pentacles, the Devil, the Knight of Swords, and then you have the Knight of Cups. The Strength and the Two of Pentacles right here. This is New York. The Strength and the Two of Pentacles to clarify the Six of Wands. It speaks to how, and you're most certainly not going to be impressed with fake strength. You're not going to be impressed with fake strength. People who fronting like they got all this and all that, and they're about this and all that, and they're dysfunctional bums. You want someone with real strength. Someone that understands that it takes two, and that it's work, and that it's not going to just come easily just because they want it to, or they may not want it to, and they don't care, but they just expect to just show up and not do anything. They have to actually put in an effort. It's about the effort. See, this is what I'm saying, Libra. The effort represents the personal choice. That's why the working and the sharing of resources and time is so essential. It's because it's a reflection, or an indication, I should say, of the person's free choice. You trying to be in a relationship with them, with you Libras, if they decide to actually bring you something for lunch, it's because they wanted to. It's not something where you had to, they don't know you. You dig what I'm saying? So you have to pay them like you would DoorDash or like Uber Eats. It's something where it's like the two of y'all are calling yourselves a relationship. This person considers you enough to be like, you know what, let's bring you Libra some food. And it's not like they bring you the food and then they're like, okay, it's $14.75. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, it's $14.75 where it's just 14 where it's like it's transactional like that. It's something where it's like they chose to bring you food on your job because this is they are thinking about you so much. They're like, they want to see you. They want to see you. They want to do something with you. They're thinking about you enough to actually bring you food because they want to see you, right? The food is an excuse for them to see you, but the food is also a means of nurturing and nourishment as well, right? That's what the sharing of the resources is about, that a lot of people keep trying to play off. They keep trying to make it about, well, oh, you know, if you really like the person and if you being serious, then you need to pay all the bills. Yeah, but it's funny how it is that it only goes one way, because it's like, okay, you understand that concept only when it's going from the wealth transfer is only going from them to you. How come, right? It doesn't go from you to them to you. You understand what I'm saying? And this is where a lot of people end up getting stuck at. And then they play like they don't want to understand what reciprocity mean. They try their damnedest to act like they don't understand what reciprocity is. So now the devil and the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups right here represents how this is a situation for you Libras where you see how much of a con that is, how lame that is. And you Libras are not going to get down with somebody who acts like that. Y'all, come on now. Y'all are gonna be with somebody who appreciates y'all effort, you know? Because I know plenty of y'all Libras. Y'all Libras are some of the flyers. Y'all be showing. Y'all look like y'all, you know. Anyway, y'all, have yourselves a good one. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm not dropping videos for the 4th of July. I'm hanging out with family for the 4th of July, so I'll see y'all Friday. Peace.